had a fantastic week. And for those of you who are new to the channel, maybe consider hitting the like button if you feel that this information is going to be useful for you. Also, subscribe and hit the notification bell button to always be notified every single time that we go live, along with every time we post new videos on our YouTube channel. Now, we are streaming on both platforms, even on YouTube and on our Facebook groups. So, if you're watching from our Facebook groups, you can comment down below if you have any questions whatsoever, or at least comments. Let me know where you're from. Let me know how you've been doing. Let me know if you have any questions towards dropshipping. And if I can, I will address those questions during this stream. If I can't, I will try to get back to you as soon as possible, either within the stream, or you can send me an email at enrique@dsmtool.com. By the way, I'm not with my producer today, so it's not going to be a high quality stream. But again, we need to continue with the show. We need to provide you with the great content and at least try to give you the products that I found that are very good and that will give you very, very good margins. Now, also, we're obviously doing this live stream on YouTube. So if you have any questions or any comments, you can leave those comments on the chat box on the right side. And I will this screen, and over here I will be showcasing all the products and so on and so forth. Now, let me screen share right now, and if I see any questions, I will briefly stop to try to address every one of them. But for now, let's go ahead and screen share right now. And then again, as you guys saw, today's stream is a product giveaway, and since we are actually on December 2nd to be exact, it's all about Christmas, holidays, holiday cheers, and we're actually working on a new video that is most likely coming up on Saturday, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be a very good one. It's all about getting to analyze your market niche. It's all about analyzing which products are best to drop ship when it comes to Christmas, okay? Anyway, before we get into today's topic, if you want to know more about drop shipping itself, I would recommend you guys to go to this page. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys, because again, I am not with my producer. Go to this page. We have the Dropshipping Academy blog post. We have multiple articles that they are pretty helpful and very insightful, by the way. So one of the articles I want you guys to read, and I'll go ahead and pretty much paste that here and send it over the chat box so you guys have it. So over here, you'll be able to see in details how to start your online business by drop shipping from AliExpress to eBay. For those of you who don't know, AliExpress is a marketplace, is a different online retailer where we'll find other products to source, and that way we can resell those products into eBay and get some profits out of it. It's called price arbitrage for those of you who don't know. But anyway, you can read a lot of details here. This is constituted by 7,500 words, so just know that. And also we have more and more articles over here. Also, for those of you who are watching from the Facebook community, we have our YouTube channel. It's over here where we have multiple videos that you guys can watch. I go live every single week, as you guys can see. I normally go live on Mondays and on Fridays. Mondays, I give away 7 winning products, and on Friday, I normally teach you guys how to use the eBay search engine optimization. So you guys can go ahead and stay tuned for that. And yeah, without further ado, we can go ahead and start. And then again, if you have any questions or comments, please make sure to leave them on the chat box on the right if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching from Facebook, then in the comments down below. Okay, well, anyway, let's go ahead and start this presentation, and let me get start. So again, this is all about Christmas, the Christmas month special. We're going to be doing or covering a lot of topics, mainly based on Christmas products. Today's stream, the products that I will be showcasing will not be specifically Christmas-y products, but you should consider drop shipping them because they're pretty good. They're going to leave you a very good margin. So anyway, I want you to know that today you will be learning, first of all, which products made good profits on eBay. Secondly, how to manage your product listings. Third, which Chrome extension you should use to better optimize your market research, for example. How to be competitive when it comes to pricing. That's very quick. It's going to be a very brief explanation. Fifth, what type of products you need in your store, where we have two types of products, and I'll explain that in just a second. And then the seventh product reveal. Okay, so let's see. Miguel Holt, what's up, dude? How to begin getting started? Step one. Okay, so again, since this is a pretty much live stream to showcase 7 winning products, if I try to show you step by step how to properly initiate your store, it's gonna take way too long. So I shared with you guys a blog post over there. You can find it on the comments section. You can read that blog post, and it's going to give you further insights and details on how to properly start your store from day one. Anyway, these are the products that I will be showcasing today. So just to give you further insights, for example, the first product made a total revenue. We're talking about revenue here, guys, not profits, not yet. But total revenue is for 398, or well, almost 400 bucks over this first product so far. Then the second product has made so far $454.65. Then you have product number three. This had made a total revenue of 113 bucks or 114 bucks. Then you have the fourth product made 90 bucks, not that much, but again, it's not always about the revenue, it's about how demanded that product is in the last 30 days. And I'll explain furthermore once I finish this presentation. Anyway, product number five made 159 bucks. Product number six made 80 bucks, and the last product made 89 bucks. Okay, again, it seems that it's not too much in terms of revenue, but still, it's not about the revenue so far. It's about how demanded these products are and how much profit margins this product will leave you as a seller on the since the moment that you start making the sale. Remember that when it comes to listings, guys, you can list up to 10 items or more depending on your monthly subscription on eBay, and that listing can change every single month, so you can have different listings, different products, or the same products. So again, don't worry too much about total revenue. Just worry to find a product that has enough demand and has been sold enough times during the past month where you can pretty much make sales and get profits out of it. So again, just to give you a general idea, total revenue that these products have generated overall has been for 1,387 bucks and 99 cents. Not too bad. Actually, on my previous live sessions, I've showcased products that have generated over $5,000 in revenue, so you can go ahead and check that out. We have another question. Let's see. Good morning. Good morning. It's actually, I'm in Central America, so right now it's 6:36 p.m. But for me, good evening. For you, good morning. How can I schedule when my item stock and it had stuck? Okay, so pretty much the question I have here, let me show it to you guys if you can read it. So pretty much the question is, how can I schedule when my item stock or when the item is out of stock, or how can we get it into stock? I believe that's the question. If not, can you please rephrase it? Anyway, we do have, by using, hold on, by using DSM tool, and I'll show you further along this stream, we have a special feature called schedule button where you can schedule your listings, where you have the big chance to pretty much be active every single day on eBay. And we also, every single time, we give you further notice when it comes to items that are out of stock from the supplier's page. We also notify you which products are doing best in terms of sales within our software. So again, I'm going to explain a little bit about what that is, but along the line of this stream. Let's get back to it. And now, guys, if you're ready, if you're feeling generous, by the way, because I'm not doing so well, I've been a bit low on my voice this week, but anyway, we're still going. Please smash that like button. It's going to help us tons, especially when it comes to YouTube. That's going to actually further our content to a much broader audience, and maybe that audience may benefit of this type of content. Let's see, I have more messages. Hi, Enrique. I'm here. Hey, what's up, Jerry? Nice to have you here. Actually, Jerry, it's nice to have you here because you've been on previous live sessions, so it's good to see people that have been following us since beforehand. So awesome to have you here. Hello, hello, Fidas Haikal. Hello, what's up? What's up? I really love you guys. I love the fact that you're actually tuning in and commenting. That helps us tons when it comes to engagement. Anyway, let's begin by explaining what is a product listing, and let me explain briefly what that is. So first of all, let's head over to the eBay Seller Hub. So over here, guys, once you already set up your eBay account as a seller, right, you'll have access to this eBay Seller Hub over here. Now, this eBay Seller Hub, just to give you a better explanation or at least an overview, you can pretty much be on top of your orders, on top of your sales, see how you've been doing in the past month or 90 days or 7 days, your tasks, if you have any tasks available, your listings, your traffic, how well you're doing when it comes to traffic. And the part that I want to get to here is this monthly limit. So I did a video on the monthly limits not too long ago. By the way, let me go ahead and pretty much show you here on the page. This is the video. Let me share this on the comment section so you guys can watch it whenever you have time. Anyway, hold on. Give me 1 second. Anyway, let me show you here because I'm alone right now, not with my producer. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. All right, so again, so in that video, I explained in details how monthly limits works. But anyway, over here, just to give you a general idea, when you start your eBay account and you're a beginner, right, you are given only 10 items to list, right, to list during a month, right? Only 10 items, up to 10 items. Now, within those items over here, you can only list in terms of monetary limit up to 500 bucks. So you can sell, when it comes to selling or setting your price, you cannot exceed over the month over 500 bucks out of your listing. Your listing is 10 items, right? Or a little bit less. You can have a limit increase if you can request a limit increase if you want. You can even increase your monthly limits up to 100 items per month or even more. But that's a different story. If you want to know more about that, please check the video that I just placed on the comment section. But then again, right now, I just want you to know you only have 10 items when you're starting on your eBay account, so you can list, and no more than 500 bucks, right? So I am giving you on this stream 7 different products out of 10, 7 out of 10. So you can decide here, guys, if you want to list them or if you don't want to list them. I'll just give you the information, tell you why they're good, and if you want to take that leap of faith, then you can do it. So the dynamic right now is I will be showcasing the products, and also I will be sharing the links of every product from eBay and AliExpress, because we are using AliExpress as our main supplier or source to dropship the items, right? Because we can find those same items that are sold on eBay at a very good price at a lower cost at AliExpress, so we can maximize our margins. So I'll leave you the link down the description and on the chat box, so you know that's the idea of this stream here right now. Now let's get back to the presentation, and then again, if you have any questions, please go ahead and ask. So this is a product listing. Now, this is another thing I want you guys to know or get familiar with. It's called Ali Tools. This Ali Tools extension, let me go ahead and give you an overview. This is a Chrome extension that is a price tracker, right? Since we're using AliExpress as our main source when it comes to looking for items, then Ali Tools is a great tool to first of all be on top of the price change, because normally since we're actually doing a retail drop shipping method right now, we're using a different retailing page such as AliExpress or a different marketplace to source those items. They might change prices every now and then. So this tool allows you to know when that happens. Then another feature that you guys need to get familiar with is when you're sourcing a product, you need to find a reliable supplier to get that product. So Ali Tools provides you over here, as you guys can see, an awesome seller ranking percentage. So depending on the seller ranking, if it's a good ranking such as 90% or more, or at least 80% or more, that is where you know that that supplier on AliExpress is good, is reliable, at least one of the key points of it. And one of the things I will show you how it works, and one of the things I love is that you can analyze images using Ali Tools. And I'll show you how this works. So by analyzing the image, you can find the same product or similar products on AliExpress by different suppliers with different prices. And you decide which one's the best for you, not only to get a maximum amount of profits You're right. The cheaper the cost is of the item, the better. But also to find a reliable supplier so you can have a reliable store. So that's what it's all about. So again, let me share this with you guys on the comment section here. So you have it, Ali Tools. It's completely for free, by the way. You can install it, and that's it. Anyway, back to the presentation. Now that we already extended the all the important stuff about listings and about the Chrome extension, let me go ahead and briefly explain the psychological pricing strategy. So when it comes to pricing, you need to be more competitive than your competition, right? So the only thing you need to be aware of if your competition is making a sale for an X amount, you need to be a little bit cheaper, right? Because people tend to buy cheaper stuff, right? When they have multiple options, they want to buy the cheapest option, right? And you have to provide the same product or a very good product or good quality product. Virus, thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for being here, actually, for tuning in this live session. So there's a thing called a marketing pricing strategy called the 99 cent strategy. The reason behind this is that we normally, when we read anything, right? When we read, let's say, a title or even a price, we read it from left to right. So, for example, if I have two items with me, right? Let me give you a further intel. All right, guys. So let's say we have let me give you just to give you an example, right? Let's say we have two items. We have this item, this control remote, and we have the same thing. This is obviously a perfume, but let's say it's the same thing, the same product, the same item, right? So you have two items here, the same one, and your competition is making the sale over here for 20 bucks, right? And you found the same product and you want to sell the same product as well. Instead of making the sale for 20 bucks, you can just lower your price up to 19.99, a cent lower than your competition. I know it's nothing, but still, for some reason, people think that that is a big that they're gonna save up so much money, and that is a great deal. So again, the first thing they see is that this is 20 bucks and that you're 19 bucks, right? So you're cheaper. Maybe you're cheaper by 1 cent, and that's it. But still, people tend to think that that is a huge deal, and they rather buy you because you are cheaper than your competition. That's how you pretty much set your price. And obviously, when it comes to setting your price, it's all about making sure that you have to include the shipping fee, right, on the supplier's page, the cost of the supplier, and your fees of PayPal and eBay fees. And I'll explain that in just a minute once I showcase the products. So I hope guys that you understood what I just said when in terms of a marketing pricing strategy. This has been over more than a decade now. If you're in the US, you know that there's a lot of stores that they have 5.99, 6.99, so it works. So why not do it yourself, right? Online. But also, the most important thing here is not to apply that specific strategy, is to be a little bit, at least a little bit cheaper than your competition. That's it. That is where you are competitive when it comes to pricing. All right, so let's move forward. And before we start showcasing the products, let me briefly explain the difference between traffic generating products and profit making products. All right, so first of all, let me give you a little quote, right? Sales drives more sales. Who said that? I said that, right? But it makes sense, right? It makes a lot of sense. Now, what happens is that you might find products that a lot of people are wanting to buy. They may be your typical day-to-day products, such as, let's say, kitchen appliances or home decors or anything like that. But people need to buy those products. So they normally buy them in a regular basis. That means that those type of products, right? Anything, let's say, in categories such as kitchen, such as garden, such as home, anything above that category, normally people buy that in a daily basis. They drive more traffic, right? So those products drive a lot of traffic into your store if you are selling them, right? Now, profit making products, maybe they don't provide you as much traffic as other products, but they leave you a very juicy profit margin per every sale. So when it comes to a profit margin, anything above $4 that you get out of every single sale, that is a profit making product because that is a lot of money. So in this stream, I will show you products that are traffic generating products, profit making products, and a hybrid, meaning a combination of both. So I just want you to know, traffic generators, they might not leave you a lot of profit margin out of every sale, but they give you a lot of traffic. A lot of people are wanting to buy those products. Let's say home appliances, for example. And profit making products are products that maybe they're not sold, uh, such as traffic generating products in a daily basis, but they leave you a very good margin when it comes to sales, or when it comes to profits, such as, let's say, high tech products or any other products of that sort. Now, before we start showcasing the products, let me see if I have any questions. Do you know how to buy products with the money from the client? I mean to not have to pay with my money for the. Actually, that is actually. Hold on. Actually, drop shipping, that is basically what it's all about, right? So when it comes to retail drop shipping, that is the same drop shipping that I'm trying to preach right now here, where you find different products at a lower cost in a different marketplace to resell them at a higher price and get your profits. What you do is the following. Once you found your product, right? And once you found the product, the ideal product to source and drop ship, you put that product and the image and all that stuff on your listings, and I'll show you quickly how to do that using DSM tool. You set your price, right? Let's say the product costs, let's say in AliExpress, 10 bucks, and you are making the sale on eBay for 20 bucks. Then the client or your buyer will buy that directly, right? They buy that either with a credit card, debit card, or PayPal, depending on your payment policies, and they buy it for 20 bucks. Then once that is done, immediately you grab that money and you place the order on AliExpress, which is a sourcing page, and then you pretty much buy that product for 10 bucks along with the shipping, and out of that, and then from that point you send it over to your buyer. So you never handle inventory. So you get the money from your buyer once you make the sale on your store. Immediately you take that money, you buy that same product under a cheaper cost on AliExpress, right? From the client's money, you place the order, they send the order over to your buyer, and whatever is left, right, out of the sale, out of the purchase on AliExpress, that is your profit margin. That is yours to take. I don't know if I was explicit enough. If not, uh, yes, actually, PayPal, yes. PayPal blocks your money. Here you go. So people can see the question, or at least the statement. PayPal blocks your money in 20 days. That is true. That is true, actually, Fires. That is very true. At that point, when you're starting, yes, you have to use your own money. It's unfortunately that's how it goes. But afterwards, and why PayPal does that. It's called the PayPal jail. Why they do that is they want to ensure and guarantee that you're not doing anything fraudulent. Unfortunately, I know it takes 20 days for you to, you know, get that released, and and then stop using your money. But at the beginning you have to endure. But in general terms, after you already pass those 20 days out of the PayPal jail, then you don't have to worry about using your own money to make the orders or the purchases, because the idea of all this is find a great product, give a great customer service, sell the product at a higher price so you can get a profit margin, place the order with the buyer's money, and then anything that is left out of the purchase you do on AliExpress, that is yours to take. Okay. Anyway, all right. So very interesting questions. Very interesting. By the way, um, I'll leave you right now. Well, not right now. Maybe towards the end of this stream, I will leave you further intel and further details on how this works. Actually, if you read the article that I placed on the comment section at the beginning, in that article that we have, we explain explicitly everything in terms of PayPal jail, in terms of how to start your eBay business. Everything you need to know in terms of how to start is there. So I advise you to go ahead and check it out. All right. So now that we're here, it's time for me to show you the first winning product. Is called a winter slippers for men, right? So the dynamic is the following. I'm going to Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much, Virus. Thank you so much for the questions. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So the first product is this one. Let me show you the product on eBay. So there you have it. This is the product on eBay. For a couple of things you want to always make sure of. Number one, the most important thing is find out if this product has demand or not. And the way you find that out is on here, you see how many times this item was sold so far, right? But the idea of this is also, if you click on this link, you'll be directed to the transaction history. The idea behind this also is to determine that that product has been sold more than 3 times during the past 30 days. The reason behind that is that you want to find a product that is making sales now. So you need to find a product that is being demanded during the past 30 days or 7 days or so. So for me, the best thing you can do is first check on the transaction history, see how many times this item was sold, check how many times this item was sold during the past 30 days. As you can see here, you can see the variation sold, the price, the quantity, and the date of purchase. So always be a little bit, let's say, strategic about it and check that out first. Second thing, always check on the price, obviously, and pretty much that's it. Now, also you have different products that offer different variations, such as this one. When it comes to clothing, for example, or footwear, you have the same product, but you have a different color or you have a different sizes. Sometimes you might find different prices depending on the variation. In this case, you guys see, for example, that if you have a shoe size of 10.5, right? Not the color. The color is not that important, but the size it is. So depending on the size, you have a different price. So it went from 20 bucks to 23 bucks, right? So always be worried about that. And depending which type of variation you want to source, if you want to source different variations, then always be worried about what is the actual price for that specific variation, okay? Now, remember guys when I told you about alley tools, that is very, very important when it comes to alley tools, is that you can analyze the image by having that enabled on your Chrome extension. So the way you do that is you scroll over the image, you'll see that magnifying glass over here, and you can see that it says find on AliExpress. So what this does is it grabs the image, it sends it, analyzes it, and then you're given multiple options of different suppliers on AliExpress selling the same product or at least somewhat similar to the product under a lower price, as you guys can see. A couple of things that I always suggest you guys to always check when you use this extension are two things. Number one, obviously you want to find the cheapest option that is the same product or something similar. And the second thing is to always look for a supplier that has more than 10 orders, or if you find someone that has more than 100, even better. The more orders the supplier has, as you guys can see here, the more reliable that supplier is. Because that is where you know that there are a lot of people giving review, a lot of people making the order, a lot of people making the purchases. So again, it's a good supplier. So number one, find a supplier that has more than 10 orders. If you find someone that has more than 100, even better. And then check on a price that is a low cost on AliExpress. So I already did this. Obviously, I already did this process for you guys. So I'll show you which supplier I chose right now. But before I go ahead, I have a question from Jerry. Let's see. They and eBay will put hold on your funds usually 21 days. But you can use that money once you're established due to product out of stock. And yes, that's right. Actually, that is not a question. That is a statement. Let's see if we can. You can only see part of the answer, but yeah, Jerry, you're completely correct. That's what happens. So you don't have to worry too much about the PayPal jail. Yes, it sucks because it does suck, but I mean, it's something only temporary, and that's it. And you'll get that guarantee back. So thank you so much for pointing that out, Jerry. I really appreciate that, guys. Awesome, thanks. And if you have any questions or even statements such as Jerry's, then you can go ahead and feel free to do so because a lot of people will benefit out of that answer. Anyway, let's get back to the presentation. Now, we have the product on eBay. Oh, by the way, before I forget, let me share you the link of this product on eBay if you want it. And then this is the supplier I chose, and let me share this right now with you guys as well. It's for the first product, by the way. So, as you guys can see, the same item. a couple of things. Number one is always check if the product is good. And the way you can check that out is by using the star rating, right? So if you see a product that has more than 4.5 star rating, that means that that is a very good product. People that buy that product are happy with it. So again, it's all about being reliable. So always make sure that you're sourcing a good item. Number two, again, like I said, the number of orders, that is very important. At least more than 10 orders as a bare minimum. But if you can find someone that has more than 100, like this supplier over here that has 436, even better. Third thing I want you guys to always analyze is over here, you can see the seller ranking. If you have Ally Tools, you have this activated. So this seller or this supplier has a 92% seller ranking. So that is good. And last but not least, the way you can determine that this is a very good supplier is if this supplier offers a 90-day buyer protection or money back guarantee. That is pretty much when, let's say, a buyer makes a purchase but then receives a different order or receives a damaged item and so on and so forth. That's obviously, you have to be very wary about that on your return policies. So that buyer is entitled to send the product back and get the money fully reimbursed, but that's a different topic that I will address in a different video. But then again, to be more reliable and to actually give your buyers, let's say, a sense of relief, always look for a supplier, and you as well as a drop shipper or an eBay seller, always offer a 90-day buyer protection, right, guarantee, so they can know that if anything goes wrong, they can get their money back. Just throwing that out there. Anyway, over here you can decide which shoe size you want to drop ship. If you want to drop ship one of them, let's say whichever you want to do, you can decide on the color, and depending on that as well, such as eBay, you have obviously different prices. So just to give you a general consent or idea, let me give you the statistics on this item, for example. So number one, the slippers they are a profit maker, right? They have 19 sales overall, in which 4 were made on the last 30 days. Very good, right? More than 3. My supply cost would be 11 bucks and 90 cents if I choose, let's say, this variation, the size 10, and I choose this color. Whichever color, doesn't matter, because depending on the size, the price will change. But if I choose the size number 10, and if that's the size I want to drop ship, then this is my real cost over here. So 11.90 bucks, as you guys can see here. So that is my supply cost here. Then let's talk quickly about what is called a shipping method, okay? So in this case, we have a free shipping method via ePacket. Let me show you that right now. So over here, as you guys can see, you can, depending on the supplier may offer different carriers or methods. So in this case, always try to, as a beginner, right? Again, as a beginner, always try to aim for 2 types of methods: the ePacket and the AliExpress standard shipping. The reason behind that is they're cheap. That's it. They're cheap. As you can see, this is free, right? And this is cheap, right? So this is 5 bucks. And then you have further carriers over here, but they're not that cheap. As you guys can see, they're more expensive. So ePacket and AliExpress are a faster way, right? A faster way of shipping method. Remember that we're sourcing items from China. AliExpress is from China, from Asia. So there are 2 ways to dropship the items, right? It can either go by cargo through sea. It takes a long time though. It takes up to 3 months, and nobody wants to wait that long, especially if you're buying a parcel item, which is a small item. And you have shipping methods that go by air, right? By plane. So ePacket and AliExpress and their shipping, they go by plane, so they're faster. Maybe they're not that fast because, as you guys can see, the estimated delivery time maybe is again, this is an estimated delivery time. That doesn't mean that by January 8th, the buyer will have the product. It could be less than that. But I just want to point out that even though maybe the person has to wait about 2 weeks or 3 weeks or so, it's a faster method and it's cheap. So as a beginner, always offer a cheap shipping method, and don't worry about people being a little bit, iffy about waiting too long, because at the end of the road, they're gonna buy from you. and I'll explain why. But before I go there, one important key factor as well, not only that you need to find a very cheap supplier here, I'm sorry, a very cheap carrier or shipping method, always look for a method that offers a tracking number. So if you see this little check here, that means that that specific carrier or that specific method offers a tracking number where you can be on top of your order, and that is very, very important. So, for example, you guys see this dude here, right? So this person has made 19 sales overall. 19 sales overall. Now you might say, or you might think, well, I mean, if we're sourcing from China and if our item's location is from China, most likely we're not going to make enough sales. Well, take a look into this dude here. If you scroll down, for example, and if you go on description and then you hit on this tab called shipping and payments, the item's location is from China. This person is a drop shipper. This person is doing the same exact thing as what I'm teaching right now. This person is sourcing this product from AliExpress, most likely, and still manages to sell, right? Still manages to make 19 sales overall and have profit. So at the beginning, as a beginner, right, don't stress too much on providing the perfect shipping method. And when I talk about perfect shipping method, is a shipping method that is fast enough, but focus on providing a method that is cheap, a shipping method that is cheap and that provides you a tracking number. So just to be on the safe side, always choose either ePacket or AliExpress standard shipping, whichever is cheapest. In this case, we have free shipping with ePacket, so we apply it. Now, if we go back on the presentation, I hope what I just said was clear enough for you guys. I hope it does. If not, you can let me know in the comment section, and I'll repeat it again. Maybe rephrase it. I don't mind. That's why I'm here, to try to help you guys as much as I can. Keep in mind, though, that I'm still learning a lot, but I'm trying to give you as much knowledge as I so far got to help you out. Anyway, now we have the supply cost, we have the free shipping, and now the fees. The fees means the PayPal fees that are immediately taken out of every single sale that you make, and you have your eBay invoices fee, where eBay sends you an invoice every 15th, I believe, of every month, or 20th, where they review your account and you have to make a payment fee, right? So those are your fees. So with that out of the way, the star rating is, as you guys saw, very good, 4.7. So this seller is making the sale for this variation for 20 bucks and 99 cents. If we apply the equation of the cost on AliExpress, the shipping cost in this case is free, and your fees, then you have a solid $5.75 a profit margin. This is the profit margin that the seller on eBay, this seller on eBay, is having per every sale made on this slippers on this specific variation. So if you, just to give you a better context of it, if you multiply 5.75 times the 19 times sold of this item, then you have a solid $110 almost of full profit so far. So this is the profit that the seller has made so far on this item, specifically on this variation so far. So it's not bad. As you guys can see, you still manage to have very good profit margins. You still manage to provide sales. And obviously, for me, the most important number is not this one, it's this one. Because the more sales you make towards the month, this number will obviously go higher. So for me, just try to get a product that will give you a very good profit margin. Now I have a question. Let's see. So the question we have here is, how and which shipping do you set the eBay for long shipping? Okay, so again, I can't see your name, so I don't know what's your name, so I apologize for that. But anyway, I just explained the shipping methods and how you can go about it. But let me give you a brief context about it right now. So again, so when it comes to shipping method, always as a beginner, try to choose methods that are either that provide a tracking number, such as the ones that you see here because they have a check, and that offer a low cost. So you have ePacket and AliExpress standard shipping that for me are the best ones because they're cheap. They offer a tracking number and they're relatively fast. They're not quick shipping methods, but they're fast and they go by air. So on the safe side and if you're a beginner, always choose one of those depending which one is the cheapest one. Now, if you want to know more about how to set up your shipping methods, you can refer back to the to our content. We have one video actually provided by our very own CEO from DSM Tool called Kafir. He has been over 10 years now on the dropshipping world. I'm actually learning a lot from him. So he has a video specifically talking about carriers and how to set up your shipping policies and so on and so forth. So you can go ahead and check that out on our YouTube channel. And within the stream, I shared on the first stages of the stream, I shared a blog post. We show you, or where you can find in written manner every single aspect of how to start your online business and how to set up your PayPal policies, how to set up your business policies, how to set up everything. So I would advise you to please go ahead and check it out. It's going to be very informative. But for now, just let me tell you that try to choose as a beginner ePacket or AliExpress standard shipping because they provide tracking number and they're cheap. Let's get back to it. All right. Anyway, so we have the item here. Now it's time for us to see how much can we gain in terms of profit if we decide to drop ship this item, right? So now we know that this person is making a $5.75 ratio in terms of profit margins. So it's time for us to drop ship this item. So again, we need to be a little bit more cheaper, or a little bit cheaper, sorry, than your competition. So applying the 99-cent strategy, I can advise you to go to as low as $19.99, not very low. I mean, just for a buck less, $19.99 instead of $20.99. You'll still have more traffic because you're cheaper. And you, if you apply the this price, you will have a total profit of $4.89, almost $5. So it's very good. It's more than $4. And what I said at the beginning is every single sell or every single profit margin that is above that is $4 or more, that is what we call a profit making product. So this is the first product. Product number 2 is this manicure burr bits. As you guys can see here, let me show you the product on eBay. And before I move on, let me share this product with you guys. That's the eBay page for this second item over here. So you have this item here. Again, you can see this item was sold 35 times. If you want to know more in terms of details, you can click on this link and you see here, as you guys can see, wow. A lot of people have pretty much bought this item over the course of the month. So it's a demanded product. People are wanting to buy this item, so that's good. Now it's time for and again you can see the price here, $12.99. This is the current price for the seller. If we want to source the same item, then we can find it here on AliExpress. The same item, pretty much. So you have multiple variations. Again, you have multiple colors and so on and so forth. You can even have a smaller version of the product that is going to be cheaper. As you guys can see, is a 4.9 star rating product. So that is a lot. And guys, check out the amount of orders. More than 4,000 orders, 4.9 star rating. Talk about a good product. This is a great product. Almost 5-star rating, more than 2,000 reviews, more than 4,000 orders, 95% seller ranking. It offers 90-day buyer protection. What else do you want? This is how you find an awesome supplier. And I found this supplier by using Ali Tools, right? Anyway, it's time for us to see which type of shipping method that we have. In this case, this supplier specifically only offers 2 methods. This method, as you guys can see here, does not provide a tracking number because this method is pretty much shipping the item by sea. So as you guys can see, the buyer will have to wait around 30 to 50 days, and that's no good. Not for you as a seller, not for the buyer. Nobody wants to wait that long. But you do have this option of AliExpress standard shipping, which I already explained. So it's 3.87. That is the cost. And let me give you further insights on and details on how this item is doing in terms of the seller. So this item, first of all, is a profit maker and also a traffic generating product. Why? Because out of 35 sales made overall, 9 were made during the past 30 days. 9 sales in the past month. That is a lot. Secondly, we have our supply cost, as you guys saw on AliExpress, of $2.28. The shipping cost is for $3.87 using the standard shipping method, and your fees are for $2.18, right? Now, over here, again, star rating for me is very important. That's why I have it on the presentation. Almost 5-star rating, 4.9, awesome product. And now this seller is selling for $12.99, meaning that this person is having a ratio profit margin of $4.66 in total out of every single sale. Just to put a perspective on it, if you multiply this number 4.66 that this person is having for every sale times 35, which is the total amount sold so far on this item, then you have 163 bucks so far just made out of one product in the listing. So again, you guys can evaluate if you want this product or not. I believe it's a great product. It gives you traffic, it gives you great profit margins, and you found, as you guys saw, a reliable supplier. Let me actually haven't let me see if I shared. No, I haven't shared that with you guys. Let me share that with you guys over here in the comment section. This is the AliExpress page that you guys see here. Okay, so now I have a question here, or at least let's see if it's a question or is it a statement. So Jerry says, the problem I have is trying to crush it during Christmas rush working on Walmart. Okay, so hold on. Let me try to read that back. Okay, so the problem I have is trying to crush it during Christmas rush working on Walmart is question mark. Nothing but products being out. I'm losing sales. Okay, Jerry, to be honest, I didn't understand your question or your statement. Can you please rephrase that, or can you send me a personal DM? Let me actually share with you guys my hold on. Make sure you guys my personal email. Well, not personal email, but company's email. Please send me an email there with your question so I can try to address that question and help you out. Maybe using DSM tool, maybe even talking to Kafir, which is our CEO, and see how we can help you. Or if you have any other questions that I cannot address during this stream, which I apologize in upfront for, I can try to address those questions and get back to you as soon as possible if you send me a current email, or you can follow my personal Instagram that I just opened, where you can send me a DM, and there you have it, folks. If you have any questions. So again, Jerry, I would have to skip your question for now. I couldn't understand it. If you can rephrase it, good. If you can send it via email, even better, and I will try to help you. All right. Anyway, let's get back to this presentation. And again, as you guys saw, this is the product, right? This is the total amount that the seller is making per sale. Now, if you decide to do the drop shipping yourself, then instead of making the sale for $12.99, you can decide and do it for $12.30. I did not apply the 99-cent strategy. It is not mandatory. There's no specific rules to it. As long as you're cheaper than your competition, as you guys can see here, as long as you're cheaper than this, then you're golden. So in my case, to try to maximize as much as I can in terms of profits, I decided to lower the price to $12.30, and still I would have a margin of $4.07 out of every sale if I manage to sell this product. So then again, that is a very awesome profit margin, and that is what we call a profit maker. Third product we have here is a baby long jumpsuit, and let me show you the product over here. There you have it. So this is the product here. This is product being sold for 20 bucks. You have different sizes, kid sizes, that is. And you have different colors. Well, 2 colors, and that's it. And you have here the item. Now it's time for us to source the item on AliExpress. And there you have it, the same product. Again, yes, this is a product that has more than 10 orders, so it's good. At least it has more than the bare minimum. It has a 5-star review, so it's a good product. Out of the 17 orders, people have actually liked this product, so it's good. Maybe the seller ranking is not as great as the other two, but 85% it is still very good. So there you have it. So you have the color here. In this case, you can only source one color because this one's already sold out. So the only one that you can source is this variation and this specific size. So there you have it. This is the price, the supply cost. Let's see the shipping cost. You have e-packet, right? Which is 3.48. That is the shipping cost. So let's take a look into further details of this product. This is a product that is a profit-making product. This has 6 sales overall. 3 were made in the last 30 days, so it's good. It's good enough. Anything above anything that has a demand of 3 sales or more in the past 30 days, you're golden. Now you have the supply cost, as you guys saw on AliExpress, is for $6. Shipping cost 3.48 via e-packet, and your fees are for $3, right? Those are your fees. So this seller is making a total of, oh, by the way, the star rating, I always forget about this section. Anyway, you guys can see that this person, well, now, as you guys saw, when I sniped this product 2 days ago, the price was for 18 bucks and 99 cents. And being that said, out of that price, that is actually a lot that just went up to 20 bucks, as you guys saw, the seller was actually making a total of 6 bucks and 42 cents per sale. Now that number is a little bit higher because this is no longer being sold for 18 bucks and 99 cents. It's now being sold for $20, right? So this number is going to go higher, meaning that the profit margin is a little bit higher than what it is over here. So that's even better. So if you multiply 6.42 times the 6 times that this item was sold so far, you'll have a profit of 38.52 so far. Again, this number I do not care about. I care about this number because this is the real number that the real profit margin that I'll get per every sale. The more sales I make over this product, the higher this number goes, right? Or the higher this number gets. So if you want to source this item, you can sell it for $18.99 or $19.99 since now the price went up on eBay and this person is still managing to square up some sales. And you'll still have a profit margin of 5 bucks and 56 cents or even a little bit more depending if you are a little bit if you place a higher price. But still, you guys get the idea. It is a very good product. People are buying this product and you are having, or you might have, a very good profit margin out of this product. The fourth product I want to showcase is this women razor shaving blades. There you have it. Now let me show you this item over on eBay. This item is being sold for 8 bucks and 99 cents, so pretty much $9. 10 times sold overall. You have this item over here on AliExpress. Oh, by the way, guys, did I actually give you the this product's information? If not, let me go ahead and share it with you. This is the eBay. This is a third product, by the way. This is the eBay page and the AliExpress page. And now, if you want this item as well, there you have it. It's in the comment section. And this is the eBay page. And now this is the AliExpress page. Hold on. You have it. Okay. Now, again, you guys can see this is very cool. First, 4.8 star rating, right? So 4.8 awesome star rating, more than 2,000 orders, more than 900 reviews, awesome. 94% seller ranking on this supplier, great. And it offers not only a 90-day buyer protection, but also offers a free return within 15 days. So it's even better, more reliable. Obviously, you don't want any buyer to return your item because you don't want that. But in case that happens, you need to offer them this solution, right? So again, the more protection you give the buyer, right, or the more useful terms you give the buyer, the better chance you have from them to buy from you because you're more reliable. So again, you have here the variations 2.83. If I want only, because you can on this supplier you can either get only the blade, not the blade, the like let's say the shaft of the product here, or you can get the blades, or you can get the full on the full on razor with all the blades. You can, depending on what you want to source, but in my case I just want to stick to the blades because again, this person is only selling the blades. And let's do the same thing, right? Let's try to get as much profit as possible out of the sale of the blades. So we have the cost here. We have the shipping cost. In this case, we're going to use AliExpress under shipping because it offers a tracking number and also is cheap. And we apply it here. And now let me give you further insights on this item. All right, so again, you have the blades here. This is a traffic generating product, meaning that it's not going to leave you a great profit margin as the other products I showcased before, but still you're going to have a lot of traffic. 10 sales, in which 6 were made in the past month. Very good. You have your supply cost, $2.83, shipping cost for $173, your fees $160. Star rating, as you guys saw, 4.8, great star rating. And now, per sale, this seller is making a total of $2.83, not bad. Again, maybe it's not as great as other products I showcased before, right? But you still have profit margins, and also you still manage to provide some sales because people are wanting to buy this razors, or for at least for some reason, people are buying this product. So you can guarantee some traffic into your store, and that is very important, and specifically when it comes to working with search engine optimization, where I will explain how this works on my other live session that is most likely I will execute it on Friday around 6 p.m. But I'll show you how it works. But anyway, you want to have products that not only gives you some sort of profit margin where you gain something out of it, but also that provides you enough traffic so eBay notices that and then gives you further traffic, and you can go ahead and continue to grow and grow and grow on sales. So instead of making the sale for $8.99, you can go low at $8.10 to try to maximize profits. You're still cheaper than your competition, and you'll still square up a total profit margin of $2.07 if you manage to sell this item. Again, it's totally up to you. If you want to choose this item to list it, awesome. If not, that's fine. I'm just giving you great products or good products that you can decide to source or not. Okay, so this is the 4th product. Now let's go to the 5th product. We're almost at the end of the road of the stream. You have your perfume bottle headphone case. This is it, right? I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, the product is over here, right? You can find different colors. There you have the price, and there you have the same item on AliExpress. 4.7 star rating, pretty good. Over 900 orders, very good. 85% seller ranking, not bad. 90-day buyer protection, and your shipping here is in this case we're going to use AliExpress standard shipping because it's the cheapest one and it offers a tracking number. And now let me give you insights on this item. So you guys can see here, this is a profit-making product and a traffic-generating product because 17 sales were made overall on this item. 8 were made during the past 30 days. Then you saw the supply cost is for 0.01 cent, nothing. The shipping cost, as you guys, for 3.68 is standard shipping, and the fee or your fees are for 1.75. Now, $9.98 on dollars per sale, right? So that is awesome. Now, if you multiply that times the total amount sold, then you'll have $77.18, right? So that's pretty good. If you decide to source this item, then you can go under 9.40. You're still cheaper than your competition. And not only that, you'll have $4 in terms of profit margin in total. So that's very good. So that is what I call a very good product because it offers not only a very good profit margin, but also gives you further traffic. The 6th product I want to showcase is this Christmas outdoor mat flannel. There you have it. And let me show you this. Oh, by the way, I believe I didn't share this. Oh, yeah. This I didn't share. Let me share it with you guys on the comment section. This is on eBay. And there you have it. Man, by the way, my voice is, I apologize if my voice is not that great. Doing live sessions every single week. an hour or a little bit more, it takes a toll on you. So I apologize for that. Anyway, this is the sixth product that we have here. I don't know if I shared this with you guys, but I'll do it right now before I forget, because sometimes I forget. So you have the eBay page here. You have the price that's being sold for $8. 10 times this item was sold overall, and then you have different type of colors, right? Different, and as you guys can see here, the price is pretty much the same on any type of variation, so it doesn't matter. Now it's time for us to look for this same item on AliExpress, and there you have it. Again, different variations. Over here, you have different costs, but again, what you're trying to look for is a cheap cost, a cheap or a cheap option for you to try to maximize as much profit as possible. So you have the two sizes, a single face print or a double face print, depending which one you want to choose. I would choose single face print, and then you can choose your variation. Pretty much, the variation doesn't matter because it's all about size. So if you use a double face print, you have a higher cost. In this case, we want a lower cost, so we use the single face print. You still manage to make some sales. 87% seller ranking. Okay, in this case, this is the only product out of the 7 products I am showcasing that is not a very, or at least has not a very good star rating, because it has 4.2. But then again, it's still manage. You can still manage to make sales and still manage to make some profits out of it. As you guys can see, this person has made 10 sales overall, right? This person, let's see, is actually drop shipping. Most likely it's a drop shipper, and most likely it's drop shipping from AliExpress as well. So if this person can make sales, why not you, right? So again, that's why I decided to showcase this product. And besides, it's Christmas. Well, we're not in Christmas, but we're in December. So why not, right? Anyway, the statistics on this product are the following. Let me show you. So you have the item here. This is a traffic generating product, 10 sales, in which 10 were made in the past 30 days. So again, that is why this is a product that I wanted to source, because people are buying this product, right? Especially since we're in Christmas season. So why not? And then you have the supply cost, 2.45. This is the double face print. I chose the single face print, but again, let's go with the double face print, and let me show you how much profit this person is getting and how much you can get for a higher cost. So the supply cost is this one. The e-packet is 1.58, and your fees are for 1.47. And then star rating is not that great, 4.2, but still you can manage to make some sales and get some profits out of it. And then this person is making an average of $2.58 in total out of every single sale. If you want to source this item, you can go as low as $7.99, applying this 99-cent strategy, and you can still square up or manage to get a total profit margin of $2.50. Keep in mind that even though this is not the best profit margin there is, you are still gaining money, and this item was sold in the last 30 days 10 times. 10 out of 10. So people are buying this product. This is what we call a traffic generating product. So I would, again, if you want to source it, awesome, there you have it. But if you don't, then I would at least consider it, because you want to have traffic generated products in your store to gain, again, to be redundant, more traffic. Anyway, let me go ahead and share you, because I didn't share with you guys the AliExpress page on the comment section. And now it's time for us to move to the last product of this live stream. Hold on. Now, this is an electric eyebrow trimmer makeup. There you have it. This is it. And then you have it over here. Again, you have the item here. This is the price, $14.99, 6 times sold overall. If you decide to source this item, let me actually, before I forget, I always forget, dude. Oh, there you go. And then you can look for the same item over here in AliExpress. Let me share that with you guys as well. And then you have it here. You have the variation. Normally, depending on the supplier, they might offer you this option here, because you can either ship it from China, from Russia, from any other place. But again, we're trying to ship it from China, so always click on the option from China, and then you can click on your variation if you want to. I don't know, maybe drop ship one of them, one of the colors, gold, white, rose gold, depending which one you want to use. But doesn't matter as much. This is your supply cost. 5-star rating, pretty good. More than 10 orders, very good. Decent at least. 83% seller ranking, not bad. It offers 90-day buyer protection. And now it's time for us to check on the shipping method. $4 on AliExpress standard shipping. And now it's time for us to reveal the statistics on this item. So this item is a profit-making product. 6 sales overall. 4 were made in the past 30 days, so very good, decent at least. 2.35 the supply cost. $4 the standard shipping, as you guys saw, and the fees are 2.47. Now star ranking is, or star rating is for 5, so it's very good product. And this person is making per sale, because as you guys saw, this person is selling this for $14.99 and still having a profit margin of $6.14 out of every sale. $6.14 out of every sale out of this single product here. So instead of you making the sale for $14.99, you can go as low as $13.99, applying a 99-cent strategy. You're still cheaper than your competition, and you can still square up a total profit margin of $5.28 overall. Anyway, guys, these are the products that I want to showcase to you guys. I don't know if you have any questions. I'll wait for a couple of seconds, because the stream is a little bit behind the real time what I'm doing. So I sometimes have questions before, once I end the stream. Anyway, this stream will be uploaded directly to YouTube after 24 hours. It actually automatically uploads, and I will have there timestamps if you want to rewatch the stream, or if you weren't able to watch the stream live, you can rewatch it on our YouTube channel, and you can skip over different timestamps that I'll leave there. Also, I'm going to leave further details in the description down below. And then when it comes to YouTube, to Facebook, sorry, this will be automatically posted once I end the stream, so you don't have to worry about that. Anyway, if you have any further questions that I can address during the stream, or at least if you have any questions that maybe you weren't able to ask me during the stream, please feel free to send me an email at enrique@dsmtool.com, or send me a DM at enrique_cabrera92. I already share that on the chat box on YouTube and the comment section on Facebook, so you have full access to it. If you have further questions, comments, anything you want to say, dude, anything you want to say, I'm open to any suggestions as well. I am still learning. And because I'm doing more and more videos that will be uploaded during the week, or during the next couple of weeks. So I'm learning more and more stuff. So stay tuned for more exciting stuff, because again, we're working on a new live format. We're gonna give away awesome prizes, by the way, and also we're working on new content for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, I will end the stream right here. I really appreciate the support. I really appreciate the questions. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much, Jerry. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything, and also maybe stay tuned. I'm not quite sure, but maybe I'll do a next live session on Friday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, or 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, depending which one works best. So I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, Enrique, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your awesome comments. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. See you in the next one, and stay tuned for Saturday. We're going to upload a new video, mainly focused on how to do research on niches. All right. Thank you. Have a good night or a good day, depending where you are